What is API First and why should you care? If you're building a SaaS product, API First is a development approach that puts your API at the center of everything from day one. Instead of treating the API as the afterthought, it becomes the first thing you define, test, and build around. Frontend and backend teams can work in parallel because they are both building on top of a clear, predefined contract, the API. That means fewer blockers, faster releases, and a product that's way easier to scale or integrate with other tools. From a business perspective, API First means you're not just building an app, you're building a platform. One that's easier to extend, easier to maintain, and ready for whatever comes next. Let's break it down. At its core, an API is application programming interface, is what lets different parts of your system talk to each other, or lets other apps talk to yours. So when someone logs in using Google, connects your product to Zapier, or pulls reports into Excel, that's all thanks to API. Traditionally, teams build the product first, then slap the API on top of it if someone needs it. But that usually creates messy, inconsistent endpoints, hard to maintain docs, and limited scalability. API First flips that. You start by designing the API, defining your endpoints, your data structure, and how everything is connected. This becomes your single source of truth. It's like building the plumbing before the walls. Now, why does this matter in practice? Because it massively speeds up collaboration. Your frontend team doesn't have to wait for backend to finish. They just mock the API and start building the interface right away. Designers can even begin prototyping based on what the API will eventually deliver. It also makes your product easier to maintain. When everything is modular and clearly documented, it's easier to upgrade individual components without breaking the entire system. Another major win is the user experience. If you're building a SaaS product with partners, integrations, or even public APIs, API First makes your product far easier to adopt and build on top of it. That's a huge selling point. Another bonus is faster testing. If your API is well-defined, you can mock data and simulate flows before the backend is even ready. That means designers, PMs, and stakeholders can validate features sooner, and you ship faster with fewer surprises. That said, API First isn't magic. You need solid documentation, you need strong communication between teams, and you need tooling like Swagger, Postman, or Stoplight to make the API accessible and testable. It also makes the mindset shift. You're building for long-term flexibility, not just short-term shipping, but the payoff is huge. Now, when should you go API First? If you're building a product that needs to scale across platforms, if you want to support integrations or external developers, if your team works in parallel across frontend and backend, or if you just want clearer, more maintainable code. And when shouldn't you? If you're building a quick MVP that will never need to scale or connect to anything, API First might be overkill. But for most SaaS products aiming to grow, it's worth it. At Eleken, we help teams like yours design around API First systems. Whether you're building a dashboard, an admin panel, or a customer-facing app, we design interfaces that fit seamlessly on top of modern, modular APIs. No fluff, just fast, functional design that help users get things done. So, if you're going API First but need UX that doesn't slow your team down, let's talk. And if this video helped, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. What's your team's experience with API First so far? Let's swap lessons. See you in the next one.